I just ended a long marriage. They're not together anymore. Welcome to Shave&Butcher for a non-shaving shaving video. Today, going to talk about containers for soaps. Soap containers. Les containers de soupe. So there are different kinds, and we'll discuss them. Some people, quite often you hear conversations on YouTube about soap containers, and most YouTubers are careful to note that what they say are their own personal opinions. I have no personal opinions, so I'll just tell you the facts. Okay, so you can take notes or just reverse back whatever it's called on the video if you want to hear something once again. So here are the facts then. So 1, 2, 3, a few different kinds of containers. So we'll start with what is the most common today: plastic containers. Most American artisans use them. A lot of European artisans use them. All the Australians do, so they're the most common. I'm not sure about cost, but I suspect these are the least expensive. I'm not sure. I think so. Lovely soap. Isn't that beautiful? I don't know if you can see. I've used it quite a bit. Still looks phenomenal. So good job by Singari, man. Lovely soap. So a lot of advantages with these. You can make them any size. I guess you can with a lot of containers, but this is the most common, which is a good size, a perfect size, I would say, for loading, and big enough for scooping stuff out, etc. So that's good. Easy to stack on top of each other. Very good because it's smooth surfaces. Very, very good for putting stickers or whatever this is. And you can write stuff very easily on the side. So when you stack them, you can see what it is, etc. So that's very good. Here's another one. Matte black, sort of Batman black. This is Lotur out of the UK. Really, really cool design. Very good looking. My only problem with plastic containers is that, lovely soap and everything, but it's plastic. It's usually a bit bendy, and it's plastic. It's like a cheap option. Very practical, and looks good on photo when you handle them. It's plastic, and I know almost everybody uses them, but it's not my favorite type of container. I'm not going to have an environmental discussion because it's difficult, because there are a lot of facts and a lot of variety around the world. So which is best from an environmental point of view, I actually don't know. Another kind, which is rather uncommon, is a wooden container. This is Taylor of Old Bond Street something. I don't know where the container comes from, and that's pretty cool. Pretty nifty. Lets a bit of air in, so there's no mold. But on the other hand, it's wood, so maybe bacteria can grow in them. I don't know. This is my only wooden container, actually. And, this will be something that used to be rainforest, I'm quite sure. And it's turned by or carved out by hand by some child in Cambodia, no doubt. I have no idea. I don't think it's made in Germany anyway. But it's kind of cool, kind of luxurious, isn't it? Horribly impractical, because very difficult to stack and you can scratch them, etc. But still pretty cool. And if it was more common with wooden containers, I would have more for sure. One of my very favorites is an aluminium container or tin. I like them because they feel more traditional, and after all it is traditional shaving. Nothing really traditional with plastic, is there? For me it's more luxurious too than plastic. I know it's a metal and it's everywhere. This is cauliflower, by the way, pine tar. Look at that. So I prefer this to plastic, I have to say. Different kinds, different sizes. I have a super small Haslinger. This is about the same size as, yeah, I think it is the same size as the standard sort of most common plastic container. And you can make them any size. And for me, this is more luxurious. I don't know. Oh, I was gonna have, yeah, it's more luxurious. We'll stick to the facts. Of course, it's aluminium, so it has a lot of dents, right? It must have dents. It's aluminium. It dents automatically. No? Not a single dent. That's weird. Okay, I've got one down here. I'll collect that. This is old. I've used it not so much, but I'm the second owner, and it's been shipped at least twice in the mail. And there you go. There's the Haslinger, by the way. So here's one beat up one with a lot of dents. As you can see, what? Where are the dents? Huh. That's really strange. It's been shipped twice across, or at least twice across Europe, and I'm the second, and there's no dent. That's really weird. Okay. Anyway, so we like those. A cool kind, and I only have two of these, but it's porcelain. I think you say porcelain, or it's not glass. It's like, yeah, let's call it porcelain. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. So you can make this cool or nice or not so nice. This is atrocious. This is tobacco. So this is porcelain and very boring, and the lid is plastic. How can you even think of that? It's horrible. It looks so bad. But it works fine. I've never dropped one of these, so I don't know if they break. I guess they do. But the cool one, and this has got to be the most classic one, is all porcelain with Mitchell's Wolfat. So the lid and everything, and I think this has looked about the same since 1893. That's what the soap looks like. If you haven't used it for a while, it looks like a bit of a sheep's brain, which maybe it is because it's Wolfat. And this is not so practical, and you don't want to put too much stuff on it because you may ruin the... There you go. It survived. Really cool. Maybe the coolest soap in the world, and definitely the coolest container. So that's about it. I may have forgotten something, or I don't have any more kinds than these. So I guess one other way to ship out soaps is without a container, and that happens if you buy refill, but some people use it as a standard. For example, this is Edwin Jäger. Got this from my buddy Scott Owl in the UK. I guess this is a refill. Yeah, it is a refill. But I don't have a container for this. So you just open it and soap comes out. You know? And I've used it like this. This one, I think I've used as like a shave stick, which you can do. You can also load from this. Then it's a bit messy and you want to get it dry before you put it back in. Or you just take this and you grind it down to any old jar that you have, and then from an environmental point of view, that's sort of the winner, I guess. So that's it. Those are the containers that I can think of. And let me know what you think. Not that it matters, because we've gone through the facts, but still, you know, for the hell of it, for the conversation, why not? Let me know in the comments what you think. I'm gonna have a shave now, off camera, with my Erik Anton Berg 1-inch meat cleaver razor. Oh shit, it's a bit crooked. There you go. Brush is Grey Dog, Full Moon Synthetic. We'll end the thing with Proraso Green and this unscented balm from Cigar Man. And the soap is one of my favorites. It's from Grönlycka in Sweden, not so far from here. And this is another example of an aluminium container. And shit, there's a dent in it, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah.